Alright, back in the 358s, we're at Williams Grove. It's going to be difficult to pass, but hopefully we get a fairly decent track, and who knows? I think 27 people signed up, so probably going to be 2 splits. And just do the best we can. Looks like the middle is torn up, but let's wait for it to download the paints and refresh. Hop in and go get some laps. Number 3. I don't know, the middle is not tore up at all. It's a very fresh track. That'll make it interesting for a bit. Gonna have some people, might be able to burn off the bottom a little bit more, although I think the middle's gonna be the quickest to start out. We'll find out though once we see where everyone else is and how bad we're gonna be. But maybe with the middle not being torn up, it will get people to overdrive the corner a bit, and maybe we'll create a second lane. But I spent like 10 laps behind a car that I was quicker than in practice before this and could not find a way around. I think that's just going to be a characteristic of this track in a low horsepower car. Unless they miss the corner like that. They're wrecking behind. 21.309. Guessing this line right here is going to be the quickest. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to go watch where the one car ran and see what we're missing. Alright, let's go check out his fastest lap real quick. Pretty big pitch into the corner compared to what I'm doing. Wider and then coming off the corner fairly low. I don't know, that's going to be difficult. We'll give it a shot. Maybe he got a run up to the start-finish line as well, which we didn't do on any of our laps, so let's see what we can pull out of the hat.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your third time lap.
No idea if that's good or not. Almost got a little bit better there too without the run. So maybe the low line is just best, but we were missing a run to the line. But the 1 and the 2 still haven't went, so we definitely improved. Went from a 185 to a 018. 8 car goes to an 064. He's still got another lap, I think. 9 goes to an 095. 2 more cars to go. And we get beat. But at least we improved. Hopefully the 2 car beats us and we can start on the inside second row. That would be nice. But he's not even out running, and the 1 car is done. So we're going to have to sit here until he decides to do his lap. Or decides to hit the button if he's not going to do his lap. So, yeah, I'm trying to decide which, like I looked at the Bristol races. And the fix series in the trucks is only 45 laps, which means that you'll do 40 laps under caution. We'll go look at one of those results afterwards. The NASCAR guys are just god-awful on dirt. It's bad. But then, I don't know, nothing else really looks good this week. Like, I'm kind of looking around at things and going, the hell am I going to run? Like, I couldn't figure out what else I wanted to run this week. So that's why I'm doing this, because it was going off next. So, I don't know, you might see some weird things, or just a bunch of ARCA racing, but we'll see. Apparently this guy is either waiting till the very last minute to do a lap, or doesn't want to hit the blue button, so that we can all sit here for 5 minutes and do nothing. Well, there he goes, finally. Only gets 6th. Alright. So that puts us on the outside front row. Not a fun place. Hopefully we can get a good start. And
line up on the outside. Pit
try to
road
finish
is
second
closed
here.
right now.
Big thing that happens at this track is the car on the row behind you on the inside always throws it in way too deep. So I need to just try to get the best start I can so that we can just not get ran into him if he does overshoot it. But one of the things I suck at is starting on the outside row and trying to get a decent run. So we're going to be looking left, and I hope do it right. But we don't have to worry about that for another lap, so I think on these half miles they can just give us a lap. I know it's coded, or their decision is anything under a mile gets 2 laps, but I don't think we really need it here.
1 lap to green.
But it's alright. I led that lap.
Catch the pace car.
Alright, so this guy's going quite slow. Probably going to go early. Stand very far to the inside. And I'm mean, I'm not changing my speed, and he's definitely
About to go green. Stay focused.
hitting the brakes or something. But
Pace car is
let's
off.
try to get a
Pace car
good
is
start
in.
here. Not terrible. Ahead of the 8.
Green flag, green flag. Pit road is now open.
Slot in here and don't hit the inside wall. Don't know how I ended up that low. Well, at least we didn't loop it like the late model, and we got someone who missed the start coming out of the pits. So we're going to instantly get lap traffic, no cautions. So his race is pretty much done unless people wreck. Starting to tear up on corner entry. One car is getting it to turn down better in the middle of the corner, probably using a little bit of brake. We're just staying off the throttle a bit longer. Let's go ahead and go best lap.
21.127.
8 cars not falling away as quick as I would like. One car goes a little bit lower into the corner there. He's doing a bit of a diamond, and it kind of pays off on exit, but I think he's losing a bit of time through the center. But still pulling away from us, but we're pulling away from the 8.
21.292.
Slides up way high there. And if you can make it work, cool. Not something that I'm very good at. Big diamond. Just better when I go low all the way around. But this track's going to be a little bit different because the middle didn't start out too dry, so the bottom is going to get slicked off, and we might move up to the middle unless people are running higher up behind us. But right now with our lines, he's just checking out. I need to not be slamming on the throttle, even though I don't think I'm spinning the tires up in this. Need to just be smarter. Yeah, he's getting that middle to high line to work. Got some people trying to make some moves back behind. Let's see what we got up here. Just got on the gas way too hard. Let's go last lap so we can kind of compare things. Learn it, since we don't have that feel. Got someone going way up top behind. That's definitely not going to work with this thing. At least I don't think so. We'll be able to see if it does and then change our lineup. The one bad thing about mirrors, but if we didn't have mirrors, there'd be so much more wrecking. Just because the sound is not there and the feel isn't there when you get a little tap from behind.
21.429.
And people are bad enough as it is, so. But yeah, the one checking out, we're at least in second, ahead of where we're supposed to finish. Who knows, a chicken streaker might really mess this up, but 12's not really backing up to us all that quick. But it looks like it's been a fairly boring race. Not a whole lot of passing. So glad that we did finish, or qualify second.
21.514.
Changing stuff up, just giving something to try. Try like a little half slider line, because the top on exit isn't too terrible.
21.612.
Slide up over the slick and then see if we can get any grip. Just can't really get the grip on exit that I need.
21.581.
The one doesn't have to force this right away, but people usually do something stupid and try to make a pass immediately if the guy doesn't get out of the way. And there you go. Guy didn't change up his line at all. The one cost himself some time, and now we're here when he could have just waited for corner exit and lost less time. But doesn't look like he knows how to change up his line, as he almost drove straight into the guy running that little slider line on entry. That wasn't on the 12 though, that was 100% on the 1. He's changing up his line now on corner entry into 1. Not trying to slide it as he gets closer. He just needs to drive off the corner and pass the guy. And he's checking out anyways, because that slider line is not doing it. The 4 and the 2 are making moves up the field.
Got 10 laps to go.
Now the 12 is going to be at fault if they wreck, because he's just in the way. Doesn't need to be running the lines he's running. But is the 1 going to run into him out of frustration? Or is he going to get the pass done? Well, the 12 turns down into him. And the 12 goes up into the wall. And that was stupid.
21.654. Car stopped up high.
And the 12 is still there.
Go low. Slow car ahead.
It looks like he's wrecked someone else. And now we've got another car, but I don't think we're going to get to him in 7 laps.
21.708.
Using a bit more brake on corner entries seemed to help me. It's kind of setting the car. I'm pitching the car more than I would like, but you kind of have to here with as tight as the corners are. The 2 cars almost made his way up here.
21.67.
The 1 is trying the slider line, and that is not quick. Not as quick as this line, we have found out. And I think he just found that out, although he's driving down off the corner, which is putting him through the slick.
21.688. You got 5 laps to go.
But we're not going to be able to do anything with it. We kind of equaled his times. I think the 2 car might be the fastest car on track right now. And the 1's checking out. Two cars up to 3rd.
1.
Been a fun race.
2 more, let's go. 21.7.
Nothing too exciting other than watching the leader nearly get wrecked. If it was a little bit longer, the two might be catching up.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
But no need to try anything. We'll take our second. Don't need to change our lineup from what we've been doing. Amazingly, haven't touched the wall. Luckily, the exit of 4 hasn't gotten too high. And P2. Luckily, the 2-car blew his qualifying lap and isn't able to get up here in time. So,
great job.
I will take a second. Let's go see what all happened out there. So, terrible start. Got the 7 car. He's gonna catch the wall a bit. 6 car trying to make a move on the 2. No, he's just driving up and catches the wall. 4 is going to try to do a slide job and hook himself on the front bumper of the 9. And then the 2 dumps him. Let's go back and watch that. Yeah, he just pitched it in really hard, but still the 2 just ran him over. So glad the 2 wasn't up near us. And 13 into the wall a little bit, and then 13 runs into the 14. And the 14 pays for it, and the 4 pays for it a bit. Nine's gonna send it, and he sends it in the wall, which probably saved the 8 there. 11's gonna snag the wall a bit, and that's it. So, let's take a look at results and call that a video. So, 55 iRating and 0.10 safety rating. Fastest lap was by the 9, but yeah, we were there, just not any quicker than the 1. He was quicker than us every lap, except for the few issues he had getting around the lap traffic. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.